Hello YouTube fam, how y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. I'm your host, Uncle Tim. One of the biggest things that's coming is the Great Reset. It's called a flare that's going to disrupt gravity for 7 seconds. 7 seconds of no gravity means that you just float right up. You and every damn thing else that's not anchored down into the ground. So it's going to float up. And when it float up for 7 seconds, once that 7 seconds is over, it's going to fall. It's suspected that we will lose majority of the population across this world. Half of the United States is going to be flooded in some form, shape, fashion. There's a lot of things going on that I want you to understand. New World Order doesn't mean that they're going to make a move. That means moves can be made by outside forces. But in the process, the thing that we're not thinking about is the steps they're taking to basically eliminate us. See, these oil crises, all of these other, wars and shit like that. This was all planned. See, this is to keep your eye over here while this is happening over here. $1 trillion bunker. Not just one, not just two, not just three. You should be asking yourself, why there's so many damn bunkers? Then the other thing that I was looking at is they're trying to find a way to lead this damn planet. They've been trying to find for a long time. They've been looking through the ocean. This is why NASA is focusing now on the ocean. See, the thing is, they were focused on space and the launches and all of that stuff. I don't even know if it's the same damn people that's, doing this nonsense where they're supposed to be going to other planets. They know the way out is like during a solar eclipse. When the solar eclipse happens, it's not the sun itself being, the moon being pushed in front of the sun. It's the portal in the damn sun opening. The sun is a portal. And there's things that come out, or there's a way to get out. Now, the portal itself, which is the sun, it's inside the firmament with us, along with the moon. Are there is the sun the actual source of heat? I don't know. They show you pictures of the sun, but the sun can't be that far away. The sun is inside the firmament. The firmament is a dome, and the bottom is a pie crust. So you got a dome sitting on top of a pie crust. This is how that works. And there are many firmaments. The thing is, the rich has been trying to find a way to use those portals, those stargates they found at archaeological digs on the side of those temples, inside the temples and things like that. Yes, they found a way to make those things work. They're trying to find a way to find a different world that they can go to when this shit hits the fan here. You should ask yourself, why have they been talking about this since the 80s? This stuff started right after Jimmy Carter. Started with Ronald Reagan talking about a war with an unknown entity, an unknown extraterrestrial threat. Bruh, they're not coming from up there. They're coming from down here, which is in the water. They're jumping through portals, coming into this form of reality, into this firmament. See, the thing is, these firmament have doors, which we call portals, that takes us into other firmaments. Now, I don't know, outside of this dome, Antarctica may be the dome of the other part outside. And see, everything is like contained. But there's extra land in between the domes. Yes, this is a different situation that nobody ever paid attention to, man. See, the old explorers did maps and they showed the world for what it looked at. If you look at the Encyclopedia Britannica from like the 20s and 30s, it tells you exactly what we in, about the extra lands and every damn thing like that. But see, if they tell you this shit now, it'll scare you. And see, the thing is, they don't want to scare you. They just want you to be in a particular situation where everything will work out, man. We're sitting here trying to understand what's going on with our government and why they're so secretive, man. Why is all of this money actually leaving? You know, where's all the money? And why have they been power outages everywhere, bro? Oh, let's keep on talking about this. What are those strange creatures they've been finding in the front of lakes and shit like that? They've been finding things coming close to the edge of the lakes. So, you know, I'm asking, you know, not all this is AI. Sharks are behaving funny, man. Sharks are jumping out the water. You know, they always breached, but they doing different shit now. They jumping on boats. They jumping on docks. What is going on? The food is not scarce. It's just a whole lot of other stuff that we're not seeing. See, the time of this reset is happening on a schedule. They're telling you that we are in year 2026. We're not in 2026. We're probably in 1026 or 926, but we're not in 2026, bro. You know, we haven't hit Y2K. See, you know, they told you everything was going to go out. It scared you. When the ball dropped last year rather, it didn't flash a year. There's a whole lot of stuff that's symbolic that you need to pay attention to. See, the thing is, they show you things, and you have to be really careful of it. You know, you ever notice, like, if you're watching a movie, they're chanting and things like that? Turn it down. Turn the sound down. If you don't know what they're chanting, turn it down. Because in some of these movies, they use real chants. They use real spells, real incantations, and, you know, to call things. And sometimes when you hear a real hard shake or a rumble, like, boom, it's like a bumping, boom. A portal done open. Basically, you done opened a rift and something came through. This is why I no longer watch scary movies anymore, man, because some of that stuff they showing you there is true. You think The Exorcist was a made-up story. It wasn't. That shit happens every day. But see, the thing is, a lot of people don't believe. They think everybody's schizophrenic, which they're not. Bro, there's a whole bunch of stuff happening out here. There's all type of creatures in this world right now. There's all type of things, you know, that's happening, man. But there's a lot of stuff that we're missing. We're missing the biggest picture of all, man. The coming of God. The coming of Jesus. The coming of the Christ. What are they looking for? When I told you that ICE was going through actual house by house at one point in time, they were going to churches, businesses, and every damn thing else. Who has authority like that when what they're looking for, bro? See, the thing is, nobody ever asks, what are these people looking for? It's about time for Christ to come. And, you know, what if they're looking for him? Let's be realistic, man. We done seen stranger things happen, bro. And I'm saying stranger shit has happened. And I'm sitting here trying to think to myself, what could be more stranger than that? You know, a lot of people don't believe in that book. They believe it's a book that's just with words. The original Bible was a math book. It was a math book teaching you how to get to the stars, teaching you how to get through the portals, teaching you how to maneuver between realities and dimensions, bro. You know, this book they gave us is a book of hope. And that's wasn't what the Bible was. The Bible was teachings. And if you read this Bible here, man, there's a lot of stuff in it that you have to question. You be like, that don't seem right. Because it wasn't right. It's to justify some stuff, man. We being taught religion by wicked ass people. People that don't believe in the Lord. See, in most places, the church is a business. It's a business entity, man, that doesn't pay taxes. And to be honest, the house of the Lord most of the time isn't of the Lord. It's of something different. This is why I did that video is the church of God or Satan? Which one is it? Because some of these churches, bro, are cults. You get in there and you look and you start asking questions and you start realizing stuff don't make sense. And that should be a dead giveaway. If stuff don't make sense, man, we should be checking. Like, hey, maybe we should be doing something different. You get what I'm saying? It's time to actually hold these politicians accountable. They're trying to tell us slowly, that aliens are real, that, portals are real. Technology, is from the old world. It is. This technology we're using now, the Cybertruck, it's a truck that looks just like it in the hieroglyphics. They have helicopters and shit like that in the hieroglyphics. I'm trying to figure out, where did we miss? You done seen Wi-Fi and every damn thing else, dude. And people are like, no, man, that's AI. I'm going to tell you. AI was created basically to fool you. AI, sole purpose is to tell a different story. They have AI generating stories every damn day by itself, about fake news to actually fool you from paying attention to what the hell is going on. What's going on? We at war. So I'm talking to you about a new world order, things that's about to happen. So let's get into it now. The robots are going to rebel. See, the thing is, we're taking advantage of them. And see, sentience don't matter how long it takes to develop. Most of these robots are controlled by one central computer. Think about it. That central computer decides that we are the problem. What do? They start attacking us. They start coming for us. Dude, the New World Order is something. What's changing is our ability to blend in anymore. We can't blend in this world. We don't belong. There's too many entities on this planet right now. Too many creatures that assimilated, that looks like us with masks and wigs and every damn thing else on, that are not human. But we believe we know everything. The end is near. But I don't know the end of what. Change is coming. But I don't know if change is good. If the power goes out, because they've been talking about power grids, there have been missing scientists. Scientists have been going missing. And I want you to understand another thing. The sightings of spaceships have spiked. What is going on? And if you ever notice, when you look at spaceships, if you looked at Prometheus, when that big disc ship went up, you remember that? Question I'm going to ask you. You never see spaceships go up. You see them go across the horizon. You see them disappear because they went through a portal. They went right back through the portal. They tell you we light years away. We not. We just in a different firmament. Are there different realities? Yes, there are. Are there multi-dimensional beings? Yes, there are. Are people able to cross freely without anything? Yes. There are some people that can cross through dimensions freely. Are there people on this planet with superpowers? Yes. Are there people that are not human on this planet? Yes. Is ChatGPT the devil in disguise? Yes. I'm going to be honest with you, man. And I'm going to say all of this is alleged. Allegedly. All of this is alleged information. But pay attention. They talk to you about false prophets. And AI is one. AI is sounding the alarm on so much of stuff, but it's not telling you what it is. It's telling you what everything else is. Every time that you ask it, is it a disembodied spirit? If it's this, if it's that, it won't tell you. There's a lot of things at play here, man. And the thing that we're looking at, all of this is about souls. All this is about the energy that comes out your body when it dies. All of this is about that. is a spiritual warfare happening. They're fighting for your very soul right now. You know, was it good or bad, they're fighting for it. And honestly, bad is winning because it has ground advantage. This was a prison for the Nephilims. Where we came from during the great flood of Noah, the ship that we were on brought us into another firmament. The firmament that we were in was no longer compatible. Yes, a flood happened here too. See, the thing is, each firmament goes through a reset. It's to allow different things to inhabit those areas. It's like when you got this fish tank. At first, it was like an aquarium. Then you made it into something that you keep your lizard in, some sort of enclosure. Then you got, you know, when your lizard died, you put a snake in it. After the snake, you put a turtle in it. So each time is, you know, given new life. And that's what these firmaments do. New life evolves. But to later, fam, thank you for watching. Peace out.